Hello everyone and welcome to today's webinar where we will be discussing how to use a AED on an adult. Here again is the BLS algorithm, which we've seen in earlier webinars. Today we are going to be focusing specifically on the defibrillation aspect of BLS. Ventricular fibrillation caused by disorganized electrical activity is the main pumping chambers of the heart, is a common cause of cardiac arrest. The treatment for ventricular fibrillation is defibrillation, or the delivery of an electric shock to the heart through the person's chest wall. This shock attempts to stop the disorganized electrical activity and allows the heart's normal rhythm to resume. An AED is a device that recognizes VFib and other dysrhythmias and delivers an electric shock at the right time. The AED has become a common sight in public buildings. The AED is nearly foolproof and will not allow you to make a mistake. It is safe for anyone to use. In a witnessed cardiac arrest where the person is observed to suddenly collapse, the most common cause is likely to be VFib, and a defibrillator should analyze the person as soon as possible. Using the team concept, one rescuer should coordinate all available rescuers so that one rescuer performs chest compressions while the second rescuer prepares the AED for use. Although there are many different brands of AEDs, all are utilized in a similar way. Be sure to move the person and yourself to a safe place before using the AED. Electricity and water can be lethal when combined. Ensure that the person is not wet, quickly wipe dry, or in close proximity to water before using the AED. It is safe to use an AED if the person is lying in snow. If the person has an implanted device, such as a pacemaker, you will see a bulge over their chest. Place the defibrillator pads as close to the correct position as possible without being directly over the device. For people with medical patches, remove the patch, wipe the skin dry, and apply the AED pads. So to use an AED, first you're going to retrieve it. And once it's retrieved, you're going to open the case and turn the device on. Then you want to expose the victim's chest. If the chest is wet, make sure you quickly dry it off and remove any medication patches that the victim might have. Then open the AED pads and peel off the backing. Check for a pacemaker or defibrillator when applying the pads and make sure you don't apply the pad directly over any of those devices. Apply the pads, one on the upper right chest above the breast and the other on the lower left chest below the armpit. Ensure the wires are attached to the AED box. Move away from the person, making sure you say verbally clear so no one else is touching the victim. Stop CPR. Let the AED analyze the rhythm. If the AED message says check electrodes, then ensure electrodes make good contact. If the chest is hairy, pull off the pad and replace it or quickly shave chest with a razor. If the AED message says shock, then be sure the person is clear by making sure no one is touching them. Press and hold the shock button until the AED delivers the shock. Resume CPR for 2 minutes, and then repeat steps 1 through 10. Don't forget we offer online BLS certification on our site. The link is in the description. We encourage you to become certified as soon as possible, whether that be on your own time, with an online course, or in a classroom setting. So thank you so much for tuning into today's webinar. We will catch you next time.